Hello. The the best way to solve this question is actually to use a video because bearing needs some level of explanation. If I solve it just that way, I don't know if it will be of any help. But let me try to make a video to see if we can get some sense from it. Question 9 says a ship is 3 kilometers due east of a harbor. So you start from the harbor. Okay, you start from the harbor. 1 minute. Why did you expand? Let me stay that one. Sorry, I'm getting a question from my screen, so it moved. Trying to. Okay, so you start from the harbor. Okay, start from the harbor. So this is the harbor. So a ship is 3 kilometers due east. So this is north, this south, this is the east, and this is the west. From the harbor, due east is this way. Okay, 3 kilometers. We are going to meet a ship here. So this is like the first ship. Okay, the ship is 3 kilometers due east of a harbor. Then there's another ship is also 3 kilometers from the harbor. So you go to the harbor again. You go to the harbor again from the harbor, but on a bearing of 0.45 degrees. So 0.45 degrees from the harbor. This is about 0.45, 0.42 degrees. There's another ship there. So this is 42 degrees, and the second ship is still 3 kilometers from the harbor. So this is 3 kilometers. So let's assume it's here. This is the other ship. Okay. So the first question now says, from it, find the distance between the two ships. So this is the first and this is the second. The distance between them should be this line. Okay. So this is the question A. Uh-oh. My screen is pressing. 1 minute. Screen is pressing. Risky. Okay. I don't know. Use another platform to hold it. Okay. So these are the diagram looks like. What to look for. This is our question A. Then question B says find the bearing of the second shape from. The keyword in bearing is from off. Those two words very important. Find the bearing of the second. This is second shape. This is second from the first. This is the first. So from here, how much will you turn to get here? So this is what you have to turn this angle. Okay, so that's the bearing. Okay, so this is the second part of the question. The first part is getting this distance, the second part is getting this bearing. So to make it easier, if you look at this triangle, it is simply 3 kilometers, 3 kilometers A, which we don't know. Now, if this is 42, this must be what? To make it right angle. This is 42, this one is 48. So this is 48 degrees. Okay. Now, when you're given a triangle with one side unknown and the side opposite an angle, you can use cosine rule. So using cosine rule, it says here a squared is equal to the square of this side plus the square of this side minus 2 times these two sides given, then cos of this angle. So a squared is equal to 9 plus 9 minus 9 times 2, 18, cos um, cos 48. Okay, cos 48. So that gives us a squared is equal to 18 minus 18 cos 48 is 0 point. Let me get it. Cos 48 is 0 point. Press your calculator. 6691. So a squared is equal to 18 minus 18 times this gives you approximately 12. It means a squared is equal to 6. A becomes square root of 6, and square root of 6 is about 2.45 kilometers. So the distance between the two of them, the two shapes, is 2.45 kilometers. Okay, so that's your A part. And for your B part, this angle, for us to get this angle, it's simple. This is 90, another 90, 180, plus another 90, 270. So 270 plus this angle in this triangle, which is the same as this angle here. Okay, this angle here is same as this angle here. So if we add 270 to this angle, we'll get the bearing, this bearing. So we need to get this angle here, so we can add 270 to it. Okay, now if you have a triangle and you know this side to be 2.45 kilometers, you can use cosine rule. You can use cosine rule, relate this to this and this to this. Okay, let's call this S. You can use sine rule, sorry, sine rule. So B, to solve the B part, we'll take 2.45 over sine 48 is equal to this to this, equal to, relate this to 3 kilometers over sine S. Okay, I need the calculator again. My phone. If you cross multiply, you see that sine S will give us this times this divided by this 3 kilometers, which is 3 times sine 48 over this times this divided by this 2.45. Okay, my calculator is in my phone right now. What should I do? Okay, let me try to press it in my laptop. So I should do, okay, I should do sine 48 degrees, 48 degrees, and there you go, that's it there. Okay, that's it there. So it is 0 point sine 48 is where is my scientific calculator, please? Sine 30 is 0 0.5. Okay, so you have 0 0.7682. Okay. I think I might need to press this. So it gives us 3 times 0 0.7682 over 2.45. So whatever we get here, To get S, you now find sine arc of 3 times 0.7. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing my screen. I'm typing what I'm writing. Okay, so I just imputed sine 48 and this is it. So when you press the 3 times this over 2.45, you look for the sine arc of whatever you get here, you get S. Okay, so when you get S represents here, this angle, which represents here, the same thing here because this is a triangle. So the bearing will now be 270 plus S. So the bearing will be 270 degrees plus whatever S is. I'll need to stop my phone to press it. So if I solve the next question, I will press it and I'll show it to you in the next question. But if you have your scientific calculator, press this, find the sine arc, okay, and you get S. Add 270 to S, you get the bearing. So bearing is equal to 270 plus S. Next video will see it better. Okay, bearing is equal to bearing is equal to 270 plus S, and all that. Let's come down a little. Okay, so bearing is equal to 270 plus S and all that. Okay.